So the Gallery Photography is the national body in Ireland. It's based in Dublin that represents photographers and their interests. What that actually means is it shows work, it has darkroom facilities, it has a bookshop, and it has a very dedicated team here who work their best to deliver a really interesting program. We have been talking in the gallery about running an Artists Award for the last 2 or 3 years, and our wheels have been spinning on it. So we're not sure exactly what we should do. There's a lot of Artists Awards out there. They're very expensive to run. They take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and they operate on a 12 to 24 month cycle. It's quite a competitive space. What you really want to do is you want to de-risk that as best you can, because it's a heck of an investment. What I'm here to do for the next 4 days is to flesh out what that program might look like. To come up with an approach that's right for the gallery, right for our audience, and figure out whether or not we should or shouldn't do that before we commit resources and time and money to do that. The mechanic we're using to do that is the design sprint, which is a 4-day process where you can research, design, prototype and test an idea and with real people, real users, and in doing so you de-risk the project. You focus on what you should do and what you shouldn't do.
The design sprint was really very useful, really good way of harnessing creativity within a small group. It's kind of short, it's very intensive, very intensive. I think it forces you to kind of plunge into something. You have to make a start. You know, nothing is going to be, there's no right, there's no wrong, but just get it out there, get it out there, and then you can see where you are. And it's actually really, inspiring then when you do get that done. I think at times it was like herding a sack of cats and trying to get everybody to focus on the one thing. But in the end, I must say, I am really impressed with it. If we hadn't had that sort of structure and time strictures, we could have gone off on all sorts of tangents and I kind of got frustrated in the end. It forces you to get stuff out of your head and into a place that you can share it. What I liked best about the design sprint was that feeling at the end of it that we really had kind of built something together and that we could actually see and poke and look at, and it became much more tangible. It becomes much more real, and it was something that was actually created in a very short period of time. It's been brilliant.